Hi, spiritual friends. So I'm back with another video, and this is the last sign. It's for Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, I'm going to let you know what I let all the other signs know is that this channel is under construction. Okay, so welcome to casual readings. Okay, casual tarot. All right, I have Stardust, but the name is probably going to change. I just started the channel. Okay, but again, this is for Pisces. It's a general reading. Okay, it's a big world, Pisces. Okay, and this is not professional advice. You do what you want. Okay, and to my Facebook friends that stumble upon this, or if I share it, I will be back with live readings soon. And this is a timeless reading for Pisces. Okay, I pre-shuffled an oracle deck, Pisces. I'm going to break it, okay, to get the focus or the theme of the reading today, okay? Okay, so Spirit wanted to give you a few cards today. Okay, it's funny because when I did Aquarius, they had me pull out a few more tarot cards. Okay, so I'll give you the first one is Angel of Love. Okay, so maybe some of you are looking for love, but I'm sensing that this is more about self-love. Okay, I feel there's a lot of Pisces that are feeling pretty good. Okay, the universe wants you to continue that because I think that you may have some down days, or you may have a habit or a pattern of thinking more negatively, but right now you're feeling good. They just kind of want to tell you stay that way, you know what I'm saying? But there may be some that are looking for love. Okay, I feel like there are some that feel kind of like they're missing something. Okay, I feel like they're missing something. And I kind of feel like the universe is kind of saying you have so much love around you, Pisces. Remember that, because I feel like there's a Pisces that kind of forgets that a little bit, only because they kind of feel like, I feel like they want something that they can't have, is what I'm sensing. They want something that they can have, but they do have a lot of love around them. So the universe is kind of telling you, look at that. Okay, that was the first card. And you have all tied up in reverse. Okay, I'm going to put it upright so you can see it. And if you notice, of course, she's tied up. Okay, and this is kind of like the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, but it is in reverse, which is coming out of a stuck period. So some of you are probably, which is probably why you feel really good. You're at a better place, Pisces. At some point you kind of felt like you couldn't do certain things, and I feel like you kind of feel like that a little bit still, but you're starting to see that you have, the power to do more. You have more control over your life now, okay? And I also sense that with this card, some need to kind of remember that they're out of that stage and start doing things, because I feel like they're not tied up anymore. They can freely do things, but they're not. Something's kind of holding them back, and it could be connected to love and their emotions, because I kind of feel like something's missing, like you want something that you cannot have, is what I'm sensing. The thinking man in reverse. Okay, so maybe there is some of you that need to be careful of people that you deal with. This can come up with a male that may be coming in and telling you just have the wrong intentions, maybe giving you bad advice. They just have another agenda. Okay, but this can also represent yourself, Pisces. Maybe not really going after the things that you want to create in your life. You notice he has a crystal there in his hand. He has power. He can do things. He's very smart. Okay, so I feel like some of you aren't using your power. At the same time, there may be some that need to be careful, when dealing with people. I do sense, a male connection, because this can come up with a male connection, a male. Okay, so some of you are dealing with a male. but it is general, so you can be dealing with a female, but this is more of a male thing, okay? Be careful of the advice you get, okay? Pisces. I feel like that has to do with that card too. Be careful of the advice. Okay, you have very good perception, okay? Sixth chakra. Archangel Metatron, all right? Notice third eye. Third eye. Very intuitive. Okay, so be careful of your surroundings. If someone is giving you a weird feeling, listen to it. Investigate that feeling, okay? Okay, but we're going to get into it with tarot. I'm putting this card up because that was the first card out, okay? Just until I get the tarot. I just lift the top card, Happy Family in reverse. I feel like that has to do with that. Maybe that's that feeling I was getting, like there's some Pisces that want something they can't have. Maybe it's something that they feel would complete them in some way that have to do with family and love, okay? But I'm sensing more family, all right? Because I feel like it's almost like they feel very distant from people, okay? But like I said, let's get into it with the tarot. Okay, Pisces, you got the Temperance. You know, it's funny because this actually popped out twice. It fell out and I picked it up and then it popped out. Okay. Okay, so this can represent balance. Okay, and I feel like for some, it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. Um, I feel like it's like it's almost like they went through something. Now it's time for them to kind of shine, is what I'm sensing. Okay, um, it's like the way I feel it is like spirit has your back. You know, you've learned a lot. It's time to move. It's time to know that you deserve love, okay, but not just love, other things that you feel. I guess I feel like a Pisces kind of feels like they aren't meant for certain things, okay? The universe is saying that's not true, okay? And you kind of feel, I feel like they're a little lost, okay? But remember what you learned, what you've been through, okay? Because I feel like it's really time to wake up, Pisces, okay? Four of Swords in reverse. If you notice, look at the cobwebs, okay? She's been sleeping for a while, okay? It's time to get up, okay? That phase of your life is over, okay? Remain balanced in all areas because I feel like there may be some that are very, how can I put it? Well, I kind of feel like they're all over the place, but it's more of their mind and their emotions. Okay, it's not that they're being active physically. It's more like their mind and emotions are kind of all over the place, is how I'm sensing it. All right, so make sure you remain balanced so that you have a clear mind. Okay, but I feel like there's definitely Pisces that are ready to step out and shine, okay, but they're hesitant, okay, but the universe is saying it's time to let that go and, wake up, okay. You have the Knight of Wands, okay. I do feel some are not taking the action they should be taking, but I have a feeling that has to do with, like I said, more of their emotions. They worry a lot, they think a lot, okay. And I feel like that's really their blockage right now. I sense that they may have had blockage that was more outside source before, but like I said, that time is over. So the block I'm sensing right now is from yourself. Okay, so it's time to make moves. Okay, wands, fire, action, passion, desire. Okay, don't let anything stop you. Okay, And I do sense at one point things were slow, but like I said, the universe is saying it's time to make moves. It's time to wake up. Okay. And you've been thinking about a lot of things too. So it's not like you don't know what to do. You're just not taking those steps. You're hesitating. There may even be some fear, maybe fear of the unknown, fear of, what will come of the things that you go after, fear of failure. Okay. But that's all it goes back to that worry, anxiety. Okay, things are not as they seem. If you put the work in, you will see growth, Pisces. Okay, try not to worry so much. Okay, with the moon, the card of illusions. Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So like I said, if you work, plant those seeds, take that action. Okay, you will see things prosper. Okay, because I sense you have a lot that you really do, you know what I'm saying? And it's really good things. Like, that's why I said this Pisces is not confused about what to do. It's more maybe how to start, how to do it, should they do it. They're very questioning what they're capable of. Okay, and I sense that it's like they know deep inside they can do it too, but they still have that fear. Okay, so be careful with that. Okay, you don't want that to stop you from your dreams or anything that you want to accomplish, Pisces, because it's not really obstacles at this point. You're in a new phase. You got to remember that. Okay. And it's a time to celebrate. Okay, try not to get caught up in your emotions. I had a feeling that was an issue with them, with your emotions. Okay, and you have a lot to be thankful for, and it's not even this is like just the beginning is what I'm sensing. You have more coming to you. So try your best to move on from that stage of, overthinking, worrying. Okay. Whatever you've been through recently, because I feel like it was the recent past. Like, you're on a new, this change that has happened to you is recent. Okay. Don't get me wrong. You've been in it for a minute. Like, you have changed. You're in a new stage, but the fear is still there. Okay, so it's stopping you. But like I said, there are things to celebrate. You have accomplished a lot. You've learned a lot, definitely. Okay, you have a lot of love around you. So remember that angel of love. Okay, have a lot of love around you. Remember that. And even the one I felt like it was a little disconnected, sometimes you have to accept the things that how they are. Okay, you can't control how people are. Okay, so the people that are around you that are good, appreciate those people. There may be other people that you may want to have some kind of relationship with that just aren't, I guess, meeting you halfway, or just aren't putting in the same effort you are. Okay, don't let that kind of stop you from enjoying life, enjoying the company that is present. Okay, this is a Pisces that definitely feels disconnected, and they kind of dwell on that, but they have a lot to be thankful for. And I think something, like I said, recently happened, that is really good and put them at a good place. But I sense there's a family disconnection that they're having an issue with. And I feel like this is, like I said, just the beginning. You have worked on yourself, Pisces, okay? In a lot of ways is what I'm sensing. And you're still doing it. You're still doing it. And that's a great thing. I had a feeling that you were like really elevating yourself, even spiritually, with that temperance. But even with the hermit, she's taking time to be by herself, to meditate, or, be one with the earth, whatever it is. I just feel like you're really working on elevating yourself, not just in the past, but recently you've been doing it. And I feel like that is like a real focus point for you. And it's going to help you because you're going to learn even more. Okay. And I do feel like if you continue to do that, you won't feel that disconnection for some that you're feeling. Okay. You will be able to see truly, I guess, what is available to you. But how can I put it? You won't, I guess, absorb that feeling so much, okay, of that disconnection, that loneliness. Now, don't get me wrong. The hermit, this is more about isolation, but like more to rediscover yourself, okay? Like I said, elevate yourself. It can come up with loneliness, but that's not really what I'm sensing. That disconnection is something I feel you need to let go of, because you can't control the situation. You can't control, like I said, I have felt like someone wanted something they cannot have, okay? And I feel like once you, at a certain point, you're not going to feel that anymore. You're not going to have that want anymore. You're going to accept it, okay? That's why I said I feel like you're trying to, and you're trying to work on yourself, but you're not feeling it yet. You're not feeling, the work you're putting in yet, because it still bothers you. It still bothers you, okay? But if you keep doing it, eventually you're not going to feel that the way that you feel it now, okay? You will come to accept it, is what I'm sensing, okay? There's a lot of new beginnings. That's what I'm saying. You just came out of one, but I see more, and they're really good, and they're saying to focus, okay? Ace of Swords, air card, okay? Has to do with your thought, communication, justice, but it's a new beginning. It's an ace. I'm talking about the swords in general. But not only that, you have the Fool, okay, which if you see it's a 0, okay, starting over, carefree. What I'm sensing is the universe is saying, be mindful, okay, be mindful of the steps that you take on, these new beginnings, but also let go. I feel like it may be a little uptight. I definitely worry a lot, okay, with that moon, okay. You have a lot of fear, and the universe says just let go, okay, because I feel like they are helping you. Your spirits, it's whatever you want to call it, are helping you on your path, okay, and you will see there's nothing to fear, okay. They're about to jump off. They have that faith, okay. Don't get me wrong, this represents a lot of things. It could represent, taking risks, but in this case it's about having faith and just knowing that you will end up where you belong, in the right place, okay. And I feel like just let go, be more carefree, be more spontaneous, Pisces. And I feel like you want to, like I said, you've been working on yourself and stuff, but you have that fear, okay, maybe even fear of people in a way. Maybe have some anxiety, social anxiety, because I feel like you're holding back all this energy. You're holding back, but you don't want to. You don't want to hold it back. It's more in your mind, and like I said, that worry, that fear. It's the fear thing, okay? You're hesitating, Pisces. And you're very powerful. Queen of Wands, okay? Not only that, look, you have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Spiritually, but even on the physical earth, you're very powerful. You have a lot you can work with, and there's a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming your way. I feel like you're going to be elevating spiritually, but also earthly. So maybe you're working on a project. Maybe I feel a learning thing going on here, so maybe it's something you're learning that is going to push you into more abundance coming into your life, okay. Now I will say be careful with people, all right, which is probably why that thinking man was coming up, okay, in reverse. And let me just tell you real quick, remember, you're not stuck. You're past that phase, Pisces, okay? The universe is saying get up and take action. There are things waiting for you, Okay, really good things. Anyway, be careful of people and the choices that you make, Pisces. Okay, you do have the Lovers in reverse, so I kind of feel like you may have made some bad choices. For some, it may be something they're working on, business, that type of thing. For others, it's just more of bad company, is what I'm sensing. Okay, bad company. Make better choices in your life. Okay, you want positive people around you, Pisces. Okay, so make sure you filter that out. Use your intuition. Use your intuition, High Priestess. Something's going to be coming to light. I feel like with that, I don't know what it is, a deal or whatever arrangement you have with others. I feel like something's going to come to light about that, you need to kind of, I don't want to say be on guard, but just look out for it. Look out for it, because I feel like you can sense it. You can sense it because your intuition is pretty high. So you sense something's up, okay? And like I said, for some, it's probably a male. But for others, it could just be, female, male, whatever, it doesn't matter. It could be a group of people. It may be a group of people. You do have the Lovers, okay? Because I feel like this is multiple relationships, partnerships, whatever. But with the High Priestess, you have a gut feeling, okay? You have a gut feeling, and it's about to come to light, okay? But they're saying use your intuition to figure out how to go about it, how to deal with it, how to handle it, okay? Yeah, it probably has to do with some conflict that's been going on, so that's probably why you're aware of it. But I feel like you're aware of something that they're doing, okay? But you're not sure if you're right or not. Okay, you're gonna soon find out, is what I'm sensing. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's been going on for a while too. And you feel like it's gonna stop you in some way for getting what you want. So maybe there's something that you're trying to get and someone's blocking you. Now, I sense that is more than one person that is involved and maybe blocking you. Okay, but there's probably one that is like more the lead. Okay, but it's not going to do the damage that you think. Don't get me wrong. I feel like you need to, take care of it once you see or confirm whatever it is that you're already feeling. Okay, I feel like you have to wait for something. You got to wait for something, and you're going to know. You already have an idea, but you're going to know what to do once you, I guess, see it. But it's not going to really do as much damage as maybe they are trying to do. It's going to, I guess, affect you more emotionally than in any other way, is what I'm sensing. It's not going to stop you. You have the 3 of Wands, expansion. Okay, he's working that wand, doing whatever he needs to do to get what he wants. He's taking action. You also have the 2 of Wands. Look at the world in his hand. Okay, so I don't think it's going to stop you in any way, but emotionally it's going to get to you. Okay, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I feel like you might have trusted at least one of the persons I'm talking about. I do feel like it's probably a group, but like I said, I feel like there's one that's a lead. So maybe that's the one maybe that you trusted, or maybe they did something and they have other people kind of helping them, kind of, I don't want to say gang up on you, but kind of back them up. Okay, so that part is what's going to bother you, but as far as what they're trying to accomplish, I don't feel they are going to succeed with that. Okay, it's more of you getting through it emotionally, healing from it, is what I'm sensing, and even walking away from it. Okay, 8 of Cups. So I have like I said before, it's probably someone close to you that may have started it, triggered it, or whatever it is. Even if it's not family, it's still someone close to you that you trusted and you had a good feeling about, but now you may have to walk away from them. Okay, not just because of what they did, but just because of the whole situation, that you may lose that person as a friend, or you may need to, you just may feel like you cannot be in their life at the moment. Okay, it's just something that you have to walk away from. That's the way I'm feeling. Like, you're gonna feel like you need to walk away even though you don't want to. You know it's the right thing to do for yourself. Okay, sometimes you have to walk away from things that don't serve you, right? Even though it may be someone that you don't want to walk away from. um and whoever it is, there it's definitely connected to money. You have Four of Pentacles, but then you have the Nine of Pentacles also. I feel like they're trying to take something that maybe isn't theirs, or they don't have no right to, or trying to screw you over in some way. For some, maybe it is work, you know what I'm saying, but I do feel for some it's more of a emotional connection, but they are trying to um get something from you, but they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it is what I'm sensing. Okay, they're not going to get it. They're going to try, but you know what's up. You know what's up. Okay, and you kind of feel like they may have some power. You're worried about it, but that's more just worry. Okay, what I'm sensing is they're not going to accomplish what they are trying to do. You will be fine. You will be secure. No one's going to take something that isn't theirs. Okay, is what I'm sensing, even though they may try. Okay. Fruition. Okay, I tell you, make those moves, Pisces. Make those moves. You know that you've been holding on to something, and it's time to go after it, make it happen, and you're gonna see the abundance, the growth. Okay, even the growth card came out. Okay, and it's a good growth. It's solid. Okay, look at those roots. Okay, it's solid. Okay, you also have assessing. So for that situation, any other situation, when dealing with people, make sure you assess everything. Make sure you see the whole picture, okay? Especially when making decisions, Pisces, okay? Lovers in reverse. Especially when making decisions when it comes to people or situations. You want to see everything, know everything, use that intuition, okay? You have very good intuition, and remember that with the moon and the high priestess, that's something coming to light. So I feel like you need to kind of wait and see for some of you. Remember, it's general, okay? But you have learned a lot, and you know this, so don't question yourself. Okay? You also have nourishment. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Practice self-love, and that's in every way. What you put into your body, who you let around you, what you go after. Make sure it's all healthy, okay? And you'll see how that attracts more, okay? Because I have a feeling that this is just the beginning, like I said before, okay? Because you do have the Fool, you do have that Ace of Swords. I apologize. I have a Chihuahua that's pretty demanding, so you probably hear him in the background. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get one more card, Pisces. Help appears in various ways. There is so much support around you, Pisces. So much support around you. Remember that, okay? Maybe some don't, but a lot do, okay? Maybe not the ones that you want all the time, okay? But appreciate the ones that do. They're there for a reason. Sometimes you may get so adrift, you forget to look to the support systems that are there with you continuously. That's why I say it may not be everyone that you want, but you definitely have a good support system, okay? Unfortunately, we can't control other people, and that's something you need to work on to accept, okay? But definitely appreciate the ones that are there, Pisces, okay? So good luck, and I just want to remind you that this channel is under construction. All right. And good luck, Pisces. Okay.